there are two big moves that I made which really made a huge difference, and a lot more people can and should take advantage of these. I'm 32 years old, and this is my Roth IRA. Also, I haven't worked for over 2 years. So why am I showing you this? Well, I've been sharing my personal journey to help others learn. It helps me learn as well. And you can take advantage of a lot of these same things that I have. I'm going to show you exactly how I've grown my investment accounts, or more so today, just my retirement accounts. It's the result of roughly 10 years of retirement account contributions. And of course, some other very intentional moves. But this is what's caught a lot of people's attention. How is it all in a Roth IRA with only being 32 years old? So that's the magic question, or the unique insight that I can really give today. Let's dive in. When I started working full-time, I was in a lower tax bracket, so I started making Roth IRA and Roth 401k contributions. Then as I started to earn more in the subsequent years, I added more value at the company I was at. I claimed a higher income. I climbed tax brackets. So as a result, the prudent move was to shift from Roth contributions to making traditional contributions. And with the higher limits on the 401k, that account, of course, it grew faster. Once you climb above a certain income level, you lose tax benefits on additional IRA contributions, even if they're below the annual limit. That's if you've already maxed out your 401k for the year. So it is good to keep in mind, and that caught me up a little bit in years past. Now, there are two big moves that I made which really made a huge difference, and a lot more people can and should take advantage of these, if not this year, in the years ahead. Up first, since I haven't worked the past 2 years, or if you're in a lower income year, I decided to do a big traditional to Roth conversion. That was in 2023. A little bit of light freelance income, but in a lower tax bracket. So I ended up converting $93,000 to a Roth account. And that means I reported all that income as taxable income for the year and paid taxes on it. I wouldn't have converted that much, but I also had a use it or lose it $7,500 tax credit from buying a Tesla. For those of you that have followed along more recently, really fun times living in my Tesla. It was a great way to keep costs low and just explore and catch up with a lot of people. All right, the second big move I made, it was transferring a Roth IRA account to Robinhood. Everyone with a retirement account, whether it's an old 401k, etc., you should be able to take advantage of this. Robinhood over the years has offered a wide range of financial perks. Some people don't like Robinhood specifically because there's kind of a gamification aspect to it, but you don't have to use it that way. I'm just buy and hold for the most part, and it works well for that as well. And on top of that, Robinhood actually forced the entire brokerage industry to lower their trading fees. So, well, back at the time, Robinhood was offering an instant 3% transfer bonus on IRAs. By simply doing a direct brokerage to brokerage transfer, Robinhood added an instant $4,433 to that account. Of course, there are some other requirements, but this could be a good move even if you're only transferring a few $1,000s. I did a full write-up on my logic behind this move, and I'm going to link to that article in this description. All right, so far that covers a good bulk of the contributions and transfers. And the next most common question I get is, how am I actually investing? A quick note is that I don't manage this single account, this single IRA, as a standalone portfolio. That's why with what I'm about to tell you, it surprises many people that I've taken on so much concentrated risk in an IRA. So I only have 2 positions currently, and I haven't really expanded much beyond these. One of my biggest losers, it's been Alibaba, which is down close to about $10,000. And that's after a recent rebound. I entered it initially knowing that there's a lot of geopolitical risk, but I'm still holding on, and I'm hoping that we'll see a little more business-friendly environment develop in China. It's a company with their valuation multiples are quite beaten down, a lot of potential, but I'm a bag holder on that one for now. So the other position I've had has climbed to actually be my biggest. It's Meta with over $100,000 gain. I started the position and I doubled down as peak or pessimism. It was really hitting a peak for the company. This was years back. And it's easy to pick the winners in hindsight, but back then it was not easy to put in hard-earned savings into this company and then double down, especially when every headline back then was negative on the company. But since there's likely been a big run-up, and I wouldn't invest more today in the company at its current valuation. If anything, I might pare down my position and maybe sell some covered calls. I've sold some covered calls on it in the past for a little extra income that were far out of the money. But options, that's a strategy for another time. Please let me know if you find this insight to be useful. My main goal is really to help others learn and improve my thinking, learn from you as well. I love to see comments. There's so many little tools that you can use, but people just don't take the time to look into them. That's why I continue to share this very personal insight about my savings and investing. So I'll leave it there. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you again soon.